Hello and welcome to the D semifinals for season 54 of the Dominion League. I am the 3 seed out of 4. Micah the Debater is the 2 seed. And this is doesn't affect like actual league standings or anything, but just for fun, championship thing for each tier from B. It was B to E, now I think it's B to G. And the format is first to 2.5 wins. Well, for this round, for the finals, it's first to 3.5. Apologies for noises. I'm due to poor planning. I'm eating. All right, so I haven't actually really looked at the board here. Bounty Hunter, yeah, that's probably a card we want. There's not really draw here. I mean, there technically is, but can you do a gamble stuff here? You probably can. Oh, I guess Noble's Rabble. I missed Rabble. Okay. There's some draw. I'm actually wondering about just gambling here. Like, so the absolute worst case scenario is we hit estate, and then we don't have an estate to bounty hunt in the other 5 cards. We still can afford a treasurer though. It feels better to me than Sage. Gamble deck does feel doable to me. I mean, I'm not totally sure, but I think I like gambling better anyway. Okay. I hadn't accounted for how much money I would have if I did that. Probably should have, because that is not enough to buy a treasurer. I gamble again. Maybe I just take a silver. Problem is now I'm going to have 4 coppers in an estate, and I'm going to miss treasurer again. Yeah, that was not actually what I wanted. I could trigger a shuffle here. There's some risk that I don't hit 3, but yeah, who cares? And then now, do I still not care? Maybe I still don't care. Just keep gambling. Okay, well. I don't know if this makes any sense what I'm doing right now. So, I think I'm just going to do more gambling. Really? Bottom deck the friggin' Bounty Hunter. That was like the worst possible shuffle there between top decking the estate and bottom decking the Bounty Hunter. Well, here we bounty hunt a copper, and we do some more gambling, and we get a treasure. Oh no, wait, we only have 5. Never mind. We just have to buy the treasure. Unfortunate. Oh wait, if we're gonna gamble Well, I guess you could take the key. Hmm. Instead of trashing a copper? No. Okay. What I really want at this point... What do I want at this point? Like, do I want to take a silver? Could just gamble some more. I really don't know how to play this board. It's becoming very clear. Maybe I should be trying to draw with nobles and rabble, but I don't know. We can gamble 2 coppers off the top. But we still have an estate down there. Huh. Okay, we found the bounty hunter in the estate. That's good. Oh, I guess if we don't hit treasurer here, we can't afford to gamble again. Hmm. Well, we did. Okay, so we could gamble the copper off the top and then take a silver. I guess at this point that's probably fine. I did not see the bandit get picked up. I don't think I care too much about that. I mean, I guess bandit could be kind of nice from the perspective that if we're really going to go for the gamble deck, we want some treasures, but we also need space in our deck, and the bandit helps create space, and golds are positive value. Yeah, maybe bandit is something that we want to get. Unfortunately, we can't buy and then gamble. That would be nice. There's no plus buy on this board. I mean, we could invest in a nobles. I think I'll just take the bandit. Just get lucky. Lucky. Blah. Icon words. Maybe we do take a nobles this turn? We'll have 6. We gambled the bandit, then we have 4, then we gamble the... Oh, we won't actually have enough money. Okay. Oh, well, also, if we're not going to have the key, then we really won't have enough money. I guess we can take the key instead of trashing the last copper. Probably makes more sense. What else is the bounty hunter going to do next turn anyway? So we could take a kiln. Kilning golds would be pretty good. Could take another treasure. Like, obviously we're gonna run into terminal space issues, but I think I like the treasurer. Well, that worked out. Unreasonably well, really. I will totally grab that silver out of the trash. Oh, unless they do. I think I would probably take the key over the silver, though. Give me that. I guess there's no real point in... Well, the point of flipping that treasure is to not have it on top of my deck, which I might rather have it on top of my deck. So now's the question, do we go ahead and take a nobles? I think I will. Maybe it was better to flip the treasure off the top of the deck because I would rather have that be revealed by bandit. Could see that. Now, do we want nobles again? We have a nobles in our next hand for sure. If we don't, click on gamble. We do, 75% chance that we have it. I'm gonna click on it. Okay. I think that's... Well, on the other hand, if we are getting another nobles, yeah, let's... Okay, I don't want to play the bounty hunter. I'll buy another nobles. I'm realizing that when we transition to the greening phase, I mean, I guess there is bounty hunter, yeah. But you do have to have the province in your starting hand. Do I draw cards here? Probably don't. I discarded a bounty hunter. Okay. I think take the key. Not totally sure about that. Alright, we do need to take a province now. This isn't so useful. Oh. Well, we have a nobles, a province, and a bounty hunter in those 4 cards. We probably should stop there as such. Seems like a risky gamble. Well, I guess not. Yeah, these nobles do look like mistakes. I just sort of blanked on the fact that I could bounty hunt provinces and was thinking, eventually I'm going to want to be able to play multiple actions per turn, but and maybe draw, but no, that was wrong. Selling the sage, I guess that does make sense. Didn't hit the bandit. I guess that must have gotten flipped. Alright. Guess I take duchy at this point. And then lose. That... Well, I guess you know you have enough stuff in your deck to make it work. Why would you keep going? Do I exile a silver? Probably exile a silver. What am I even digging for at this point? I don't know. Alright, well, I played that wrong. No question about it. I had the right idea at the beginning, and then I strayed from it. I think my early deck was actually better than my opponents with the early gambling, but threw that away. So sacrifice Forager, Hideout, and Steward for trashing. Draw is Haunted Woods, Storyteller, Gear. There are plus actions, but they're going to be kind of awkward. But we do have some plus buy in the form of Skulk. Not a lot. I guess Skulk, the gains from Skulk also provide. I guess Death Cart also provides us some fodder if we really need it. There's too many options here. We don't mind taking Fool's Gold, so I think I'm going to take a Steward for trashing. Could take a Gear, and then, you know, if they collide, we can set aside Steward Estate. That'll be pretty reasonable. Or again, maybe we go ahead and take a Hideout now. We're going to need it. Maybe we just take another Gear for now. This is annoying. The Hideout in the next hand. I would have really liked to see that Hideout. I think I got it. Trash. Take one more Hideout. I mean, we're probably going to need it. Yeah, I was wondering if it was time for Skulk. I think it is. Hmm. Hmm. I would like to get a Haunted Woods. We do Steward for coins. Next turn we see gear. No hideouts or trigger shuffle. So that's probably not what we want to do. What I want to do is this. Yeah, and then take the Haunted Woods. I might end up trashing the Steward pretty soon. This board is so awkward. We might also be getting to the point where we want to have the hideout trash estate rather than copper. Might need another skulk. I'm gonna do that. That is annoying. Really liked hit 5 again. Guess we're gonna take another skulk. To get some more money into our deck. Gotta imagine this is only a single province board. It's just so hard to build. Oh, I did forget about Death Cart. There's that. For fodder. Oof, that hurts. Going for the Fool's Golds. interesting. I feel like that's kind of inefficient, but compared to just taking skulks. Would be good to have plus buy here. Trash a skulk. Set aside. We could set aside nothing, I guess, but we don't have the Haunted Woods next turn. I guess we could set it. Trash the Steward. $10 coins. We don't really want to buy another Haunted Woods right now. Want to buy it next turn. And I guess we could set aside Hideout Steward and just play Skulk. Maybe that's actually better. Oh no, wait, no, we set aside Steward Skulk. And we play and we Woods the Hideout. Maybe I should take the Haunted Woods anyway, just to like have it. Make sure that I have it. I mean, take one more Skulk. Throwing another gold in the deck definitely wouldn't be a bad idea. It's just, we might fail to draw next turn. That's my concern. Well. Not getting another Haunted Woods, huh? I guess the timing wasn't right for you either. Yeah, I think we go Skulk Haunted Woods. We let these get top decked. Oh wait, they're not gonna get top decked. Well, that's fine too. But playing the Skulk doesn't really do anything, does it? So maybe we play Steward for draw. Oh, okay. Do we want a Storyteller? I'd really like to hit Province this turn. Let's take one Storyteller. Oh, come on. Okay, well, we don't see our Haunted Woods. I don't think attacking is worth the effect of decrease in draw. All right. Really don't have money here. So I guess we're gonna find our other hideout. Yeah, okay. Oh my god. Oh my god. Envious isn't even really gonna hurt them. This is not going well. Need more money. How do we get it? I mean, we can take another skulk, of course. But we could just take a gold, I guess. Could even take gold copper. Might be a good idea. I don't really understand how my opponent's deck is working as well as it is. They're finding all of their stuff despite not really having... Oh, anyway. Should I trash the steward? I can certainly just trash a copper, but maybe trashing the steward is actually better. And I got, of course, trash a skulk as well. Probably have to do that regardless. We don't need the storyteller that much, is clear. So I think we set aside storyteller province. Okay, we can definitely trash a copper. Well, all right. We take a duchy. Probably need to. That miserable really hurts. Okay, they had to trash a gear. That's good. Although the fact that they got to play one is not good. Just drew all their stuff. That's bad. Interesting. I guess that's their only plus buy left. They don't have any skulks. So they're not really threatening double. The fact that they managed to get the woods and the gear into play, it's so annoying. Or maybe they have a skulk and they just... No, I'm pretty sure I have 2 skulks. Okay. I don't think I can take province here anyway, so... I can definitely play... at least that much. There is a chance that I bottom deck both of my hideouts, but I'm going to assume that doesn't happen. Okay, so we need that copper to be able to double duchy, so I guess what we do is we trash a skulk. Oh, we can't play... Oh, God. We can't play the gear and the skulk and the haunted woods without trashing again. We take duchy and then another skulk? We really need them to fall apart for that to work. Oh, man. That might need to be the play, though. I mean, we could opt to not play the gear and top deck 3 green cards. It's pretty rough. Pretty rough. Not playing the Haunted Woods does not seem like an option. Man. Man, oh man, oh man. How bad is it to not play the gear? It seems pretty bad. Not getting the duchy also seems pretty bad. If I were to manage to get the last 2 provinces, be at 25. Duchy, it'd be at 28. I mean, maybe I hit them with a relevant hex, but I guess I could find out. Okay, well, that might be relevant, but it's hard to say. Yeah, I don't know, I think do this. They don't have another gear. They do have another Haunted Woods. Oh, man. Come on. Well, I sure need a lot of duchies. I really need to hit them with Miserable, too. I don't even know if that's possible. I don't know how many hexes we've triggered. I guess Locusts could do some work, too. Got the woods into play too? Come on! Oh, and I can't play the Skulk in the Haunted Woods without trashing. I am so hosed. Gets the Forager. I needed to take a Forager. Trashing a gold powers up their Forager too. So bad. I don't know what else to do though. Okay, well, that's something. Do I take a Forager? I have the money in my deck if I don't need to use a big Storyteller. Forager gives me about as much money as Skulk does anyway, so... Oh my god. Every time, I don't understand how their deck works so well. I guess the Fool's Goals are just that good. I don't know. I feel like they were just cruising there. Okay, well, this board we got, I guess investment is the trashing. Most exciting. I guess we open Fishing Village. I mean, we're gonna want one. If I had a 4-3, I'd probably open Investment Scouting Party. Well, maybe. I don't know. It doesn't matter because I don't have it. I'm not desperate to hit 5 by any means early here, so I'm totally fine taking the Fishing Village. We're going to want some, like just a couple Fishing Villages, I think. Let's go ahead and get a Ranger now, I think. We're going to want to be drawing with that. Bottom decked our investment, so that's fun. Take another Ranger. Or do we take Forts? Like we do risk Terminal Collision with the Rangers. I'll take the ports. Oh, I could grab a Changeling? Nah. Oh, seriously. Do I scout here? Like Moat. I mean, it does draw. There are a lot of villages. Scouting would cycle me pretty nicely, though. It's probably better at this point. Yeah. All right, let's grab another Ranger. You're sure losing that governor split. can we find a ranger? No, we cannot. Well, let's go ahead and take a governor. Oh, we're not going to have any villages going into our 2 rangers. Son of a bitch. I think we just don't play these rangers and buy another fishing village. God damn it. That's so bad. Yes, I will turn that into a changeling. God! I mean, it's not as bad to play it here, but of course I see the changeling. Got 4 villages in my deck. Oh, okay, okay. Wait a minute. We might actually be able to make something of this turn. We'll just charge a copper here. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. Okay, thank God. We want to play this fishing village. Unclear. We get 9 coins. Definitely turning the changeling into a governor. That goes without saying. Probably take some more ports. I mean, if we go ports and another ranger, we don't really need... the coin now. So I think we'll not play it. I think I will exchange one of these ports for a changeling. Yeah. 3 rangers is an awkward number, I will admit, but I want to make sure I get my... orchard points. The off chance that they decide that they're going to deny me. Yeah, changeling. Yep. I think it still makes more sense to get changeling, like, even if they somehow manage to take, like, all the things that I want. They didn't manage to draw all those golds. That seems... well, good for me. Piles are going to be, like, empty with all these Between ports and the changelings? Maybe I did need to take another ranger last turn and no ports. That would have been awkward. I don't know. Problem is I was behind based on early draws. And being player 2. Get more points with another fishing village. I do need another port. I guess they could empty the ports, but I don't know that that makes a whole lot of sense for them. They just took a lot of gold. They're going to have to draw through. Granted, they do have 4 rangers, 3 governors. Now they're going to have to draw through all these changelings. Not sure how much sense that makes either. Alright, I gotta draw with one of these governors. I want to get all these changelings into my hand. And I did gain 3 of them. Yeah. I'll have 4 changelings. So that would mean playing both rangers. It's 4 cards, so I could gain a gold. I could gain a gold and turn it into a changeling. I definitely can't empty piles. So what I might need to do... I guess the other thing I could do is governor for cards and draw 2 of the 3 changelings. Not play both rangers, because having both rangers played is kind of problematic. Oh wait, maybe I can empty piles. Hold on. Because we don't have to empty governors, we can just empty rangers and ports. How many gains is that? 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, we can actually, no, we can do it as 3 gains, 6 gains. The changelings give us 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 gains. Yeah, we can empty piles. We'll get governor points. We'll get... Well, the governor for gold can give us a changeling, but I guess it's not actually efficient for it to do so. Because we need to gain 5 ports anyway, so we might as well have the 6th port come... yeah. So the gold can just help us with buys. So we'll get orchard points for governors, which we don't currently have, and for ports. No, ports we do have. So we'll be tied. We will be tied. Blech. The gold will help us buy like a duchy or something. Okay, I think that all works. Oh, we can also trash the investment for a victory point. Wait, do I not have enough? No, I have enough. No, I don't have enough. Oh, fuck. I miscounted. Thought I... Why do I not have enough? I thought I had a 5th changeling. Son of a bitch. But I don't because I took the gold, which I did need, I guess. I didn't read. Would I have had it with one less buy, one more changeling, or one, yeah, maybe, I don't know. Maybe I didn't have it either way. Maybe I didn't have it either way. Yeah, what did I need to do? Or what would have happened if I had... Well, why? eh. Well... Now I flipped my ranger. Like, that's really bad. I guess I take a fishing village. How many governors do I take? I mean, governors are strictly more difficult to empty than rangers or ports at this point. So I guess I take at least one more. Save the other two. Yeah. Well, fair enough. Does look like they dudded. Of course, I could easily dud here too. Yeah. Yeah. Need all my money to be able to buy a province. Which means I have to trash this changeling, which is probably fine. Even if I'd had my ranger token in the right orientation, I still would have dudded. So at this point, we plan to react trash port into... Oh, wait, actually that doesn't get me points, does it? I only have the 3 ports. Port Nadachi actually loses me a point. And so does Ranger. Okay, never mind. Be cheeky and do Changeling into port, I guess. I might have enough of a points lead now that maybe I don't lose, but mostly I'm just sad that I miscounted. I was like, oh, I'm gonna have 5 changelings. No, wait, I'm gonna take a gold. Account for that difference. Yeah, well, they played 3 governors for draw, which means they're not doing any governor for province. If I come back and win this match, I'm going to feel kind of bad about this interaction. I wonder if there was some sneaky, like, governor remodel into, like, governor remodel changeling into port changeling or something that would have made a difference. I don't know. Wait, why are you buying ports? What? I mean, I guess you can figure that it doesn't matter, but I think just triple province would be better. You can undo that. Wow. I mean, you really should. Okay. Shouldn't have undone the moat play, but whatever. I don't understand. Does this line actually win? No. I'm confused. We aren't done. God. Okay, well now, I don't know. Undesired turnabout is fair play or something. I don't know what that was. That was. I don't know what they thought they saw. Okay, so we got Crystal Ball is the only trashing. Ugh. Spice's Guildhall. That's pretty potentially potent. I think we just go Silver Mill. I mean, we could take Exploration, but I think I would rather have the mill. Oof. This is a really unfortunate draw. Can't even afford a mill. Is it possible that we want Menagerie here, like, depending on how many mills are... I mean, if we're doing Guildhall Spices stuff, realistically, we're not going to be activating Menagerie ever, and silver is probably better. I think we do just go ahead and take Guildhall here. See if they do the same thing. It might end up being a turn behind despite being first player because of that. Oh, no, they're going for... Okay, well, I'm going to take the Guildhall. Maybe at some point we get... stuff, but... Like, Highwayman would be pretty good, but I don't know. Don't worry about it too much. I think we probably already want to be buying hoppers. Probably? Not totally sure about that. I mean, it's one coffer. Makes us less likely to see spices later. We are about to trigger a shuffle. Now, let's not take a the copper here, but we'll probably start taking them now. And the other question is, when do we start provincing? We have three spices? 4 spices? I think they've only bought the one. Should have 4 spices. Which means we have 3 in the next 12 cards, so I don't think I'm too worried about wasting my plus pi. I think I'm going to take like this now. Uh-oh. Well, I mean, this will be a good turn to take province then. No Highwayman, that's good news. This is bad news, but... We take the province, or do we take one more spices? We have a bunch of plus pi coming up. I think I'm going to take the spices, actually. Yeah, bunch of plus pi. I'm going to probably double province here. Well, yeah, I think so. And then we buy double copper. We could triple province. That really eats into our reserves. I'm just worried about not finding plus buy cards, but double province, double copper. We could also take the last spices just to deny it. That might actually be a good idea. Now, do we want to not take coppers because we're about to trigger a shuffle again? I think we're going to take them. And now I'm going to start. Well, I'm going to need at least one double province turn, probably. And this might be a good one for it. Then again, that should be fine. They bunched all their spices up together this turn, which is probably good news for me. If you take the province, I win. If you don't, I could lose. Could definitely happen. Do we take province? I think we do, yes. Didn't actually... realize how strong of a position that would put me in. Yeah, because they've got double province money, but they can't win off of it. If they had one more buy and they could get a copper or a coffer from the... Oh, and I didn't even realize, like, this is stronger than I realized, because I can, like, buy the coppers first to get the Guildhall coffers, and then, with the errata, use that to catapult to province, if I needed to, which I don't, but... I think here you're meant to take... Okay, well, back in the match suddenly. It's been a weird one. $5-2, huh? It's pretty awkward. Do we go ahead and take Coven? Always owl it if we want to. Blockade. Blockade's not very good here. It'd be nice to open with a Trasher, but... Man, does it feel bad to open with just Church or Investment? It could be correct, though. But just open with Church. Ugh. Yeah, this is really not the 5-2 that I want. The draw here is going to be Owl. So Coven is going to be relevant in that sense, but it's not helping me get to that point. So I need to be trashing for that. But is... Opening double church looks really nice because you can set aside and then you can owl. But I can't do that. I think I'm going to take the Coven, but I am not confident about that. Definitely going to take a church here. I don't even know if we want to play with investment, really. I mean, it might be correct. I don't think I want silver here. Like, ever. Probably we already want to take Bazaar so that we can owl. Oh, they didn't... Oh, they did. Oh, they did open double church. They have 3. Okay. Let's grab a Bazaar. We're gonna want to swap soon. I think I'm just gonna set aside an estate and buy another church because the big set aside doesn't really help me that much. Like, it makes the owl stuff worse, so. And I do want another church in any case. So we play Coven, we can draw 3 with the Bazaar. That seems pretty good. We could take a Skirmisher, we could take a swap. Take another Bazaar. Bazaar's gonna do more to enable us to draw. I think one more Bazaar, and then we go for Skirmisher and swap in some order. I think here we just play the Coven, set aside 2, and buy another church. We definitely want to get a swap at some point, and we can use that. And we can also just use this now. Maybe Blockade was better than I thought, just gaining churches or even bureaucrats to act as draw cards. I guess this comes out to the same thing. All right, is it swap time? I think it's swap time. Okay, here I'm just gonna full set aside. Yeah, I could draw a bunch of cards, but I don't want to draw it into all my actions, and I can do it better next turn. I guess maybe we don't actually ever want Skirmisher. I could believe that. Do we swap the Bazaar for another Coven? There's no plus buy here. Like, is it time for Province? Could well be. We won the curse split, although they did get to dump first. We should get to dump this turn, though. I think I did swap a church a couple turns ago, right? Maybe I didn't. So, you know, I didn't. Okay, so I think I have 3 churches. I think we want another bazaar. Oh my god, no. What? I did that wrong. I should have churched and then bazaared as owl. Oh boy. Do I need to take a duchy here? Oh man, I did not really consider that that was possible. Shit. And I didn't get to dump curses on them. Maybe it doesn't actually matter too much, but... I mean, maybe I meant to leave their curses in exile, in which case I could afford to not... Yeah, actually, I could see that being the case. In which case, what I probably want is another bazaar. Oh no, I don't have a... I don't have the swap, I don't have a bazaar. This is so bad. Maybe I do need to dump the curses. Because if I get too far behind on province tempo... I should have churched. Why didn't I church? Greedy, I guess. Greedy, I guess. Guess we've trashed similar numbers of coppers. I mean, I guess I have the couple of curses in my deck, you know, before they did. That's probably the reason that my deck suddenly stopped working relative to theirs, but god damn it. Ugh. Feels messed up. Come on! Like, why? Oh my god. Okay, well, that's something. But, of course, I don't. Do I even... I think I just set aside the 1 curse and buy another church. Okay, maybe we're not actually hosed here. Maybe. I think I will go ahead and swap this for a... Well... maybe use the money, but it doesn't matter this turn. On my coppers. Okay, good. We got first to trash. Wait, I guess they did trash a lot more copper, because I just saw 5 and there's a 6th. I mean, that's, was the problem with my opening. This looks like a... Well, of course we have these 3 things here, but if we find a church... I think that last card is a church? And we should be alright. Should consider buying a farmland. Maybe I should have bought a farmland last turn. Don't remember what I had in hand. I had anything. I had a duchy. I would have had to trash it. Yeah, that wouldn't have been good, obviously. This is if we don't hit province and if we're not ahead, which I expect this not to be ahead, because they'll buy a duchy at the least. Yeah. Okay. We can do could farmland the church? I don't know if that's such a good idea. I might want to set aside this bazaar. I mean, and not set aside copper? Three provinces and a duchy. So we have trashed all of our curses. We may have one more bazaar down here. We certainly have some coppers. Maybe only 2. Really don't know if I should be like drawing with this bazaar or churching it. It's possible that I should just be trying to draw through to get the junk off. Oh, we have a duchy. Wait, do we have 3 duchies and 2 provinces? Maybe that's right. It's only going to draw 1 card. We play the church and set aside nothing. And then we get to trash some more. Ugh. I don't think that's right. Okay. Oh, thank God. Ooh, 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 ooh. Uh-oh. Okay. I probably only want to set aside like one copper here then, or maybe none. We're very likely to see another copper anyway. There's also that estate. 6 curses in the trash. They still have 4. Yeah, I think let's grab another church. It could also be time for me to grab a silver, but I think I still have enough money in my deck, and I can always swap back to Coven. I can also swap church to Coven. So they have 3 curses left, which is... if this game lasts long enough, will actually favor them. I think we play this bizarre. You can't trash farmland with farmland, right? No, you can. You can't gain a farmland. But I guess that doesn't matter. What I'm wondering about is, well, they do have curses to trash, yeah, so it's not totally safe for me to take province because they have curses to trash. So do I set aside this and draw big, or do I not do that? Because what I really need to do is just buy another duchy or another farmland. Could church set aside nothing and then draw with the swap. That might make more sense. We're getting the shuffle without this stuff in it. I mean, on one hand, we can draw 2 cards. So that's probably fine. So do we farmland the estate? Or do we buy a duchy? I guess second farmland makes it easier for us to... No, I think it's got to be duchy. This is the turn where we potentially do a big set aside. They did manage to trash a curse, which is bad. Hopefully they can't afford duchy. That's the... No, they definitely will be able to get a duchy. Shit. We have nothing to trash with our church, which is sad. So I mean, we can draw 3 without setting aside. It's risky. So is setting aside. Maybe setting aside isn't that risky though. Set aside again. And then we really... we could farmland church into duchy if we can find enough coins. We could swap the bazaar for a coven to do that. Or we could play the bazaar and hope we draw a copper. Which might be better. Yeah, okay. Okay, we've got a church in hand, but we don't have a bazaar. So that's bad. Their hand could be pretty bad or it could be pretty good. It's kind of hard to tell. Tiles are also very low. If they get a duchy here, they risk that I buy duchy and swap into church. So they might actually not go for that. It's possible that the play here for me will be church, set aside 3, and then coven, and just hope like hell I draw a bunch of copper, but that seems unlikely to work out. They trashed a curse again, so they're down to 1. Ugh. Yeah, I really wish I had a bazaar right now. No, that's not good. And there's got to be a good chance that they have a bad turn next turn. We might just church the Covenant by nothing, depending on... We could also grab the copper, but I don't know that that helps anything. Well, it could. I can always trash it, but... Oh boy. Oh boy. They have 6 cards set aside again. We kind of need to buy the estate now. I think we do trash the copper. I don't know who wins if we have a tie here or if we play another game. Additional games will be played until there is a clear winner. Okay. Whoops. Oh, that's not what I want. I didn't mess with the recording. I accidentally started. Some software. Interesting that they return the church here. So have they trashed their last curse? They have, and we're at a tie. So yeah, I would take the tie at this point, given the opportunity. Blockade. Are you going to blockade a state? That doesn't really do anything. Not like I get a curse. Something you can farmland, but you can't gain a farmland. Yeah, I don't get it. I guess blockading a church is nice for the next turn. Maybe that's the intent. Oh, okay. Or you just take the estate. I mean, there's a way to gain. Interesting. You chose to gain 2 estates and not a duchy. Kind of do want to trash an estate, but I probably shouldn't. Probably shouldn't. I mean, if I can hit duchy, I will still have a lead. It would be pretty hard for you to empty piles on that. Like, you'd have to swap into another blockade. No, there's no way. You could farmland, gain the last duchy, or you could just buy the duchy. I guess that comes up to the same thing. But you can't gain 2 estates and a duchy in the same turn with 1 swap. Oh no, wait. If I trash the estate, then I won't have the lead if I take the duchy. Okay. Granted, you know, I might not manage to get there. Boy. What are the odds that I draw an action card here? They're probably not great. What are the odds that draw 2 gets me anything decent? Probably also not great. Well, okay. I probably just lose now. I think Taking a state doesn't really help me. At this point. There's just too much crap in my deck. You would think there would also be in my opponent's deck, but they do have more provinces than me, which is a problem. Having more duchies isn't really the desirable place to be. Do I take the estate is the question. I mean, it's trivial for them to get the last estate. They want it, presumably. I think I don't. I just set aside the copper. No, they should definitely take province here if they can. This is why I'm surprised they blockaded estate, because if they take church here... I mean, they found one, but having the guaranteed church in the next hand... Maybe they've been managing to collide churches, and so church setting aside church every turn. Maybe that's why their deck is looking as good as it is. Okay, so they did just... So we could farmland... Copper to estate. And then they could empty on churches. But that wouldn't be a win. Or we could take another duchy instead. I don't know what's better. There's no way to... There is a way to empty duchies and estates at the same time with blockade. So probably farmland, copper to estate is better. In which case, I think I don't trash here. I mean, I need to hit 6. On the other hand, well, maybe I play the swamp first. Because I might want to swap the bazaar. Like if I draw like another green card here, well, then swapping the bazaar isn't going to help anyway. I mean, it'll help in that I can buy a duchy, which might lose, but it might also not. They did shuffle. Yeah. Yeah. That was predictable. I think I just have to take the duchy and hope. Oh my god. Do I do like church set aside 3 and then owl, or do I not? I don't even know. Like, it might be better to just church the church. Probably is. Well, I guess it depends on whether we think we need to try to buy an estate or not. Draw 6 cards, we're decently likely to see 2 coppers. Oh, maybe we're not. There's 12 coppers in the trash, and we just saw 2 of them. Didn't realize I had trashed that much copper. Okay, well then that pretty much... Yeah, they should just have this, really. This hand, I have no response to anything that they can do unless they play overcautious. And they found the swap anyway. Yeah, well, I almost wonder if I meant to buy copper at this point. I mean, not that it's gonna matter, but probably not. I mean, they might have a totally garbage hand, I don't know. It's possible. At this point, it is correct for me to trash a state, I guess, because I need the last 2 provinces anyway. They must not have it in hand. Okay, well, now they do. Blah. I think... I don't know. I mean... My opening was just so much worse. It was so much worse. And it really hurt. I was playing with... about the same number of actions that they were by the end, but I had more green cards, presumably. I mean, not by the very end, maybe, because they took all those estates, but like until close to the end. Yeah, I never do well in these championship matches. I don't know why. I mean, I definitely got outplayed in the first 2, so that's fair enough. This one, hard to say. Winning the curse split really did not help me that much. It would be interesting, or would have been interesting, to see if I could have made it through like without dumping the curses. I needed to have better draws, like in like that like pivotal point in the game for that to work, though, because like I needed to keep up on province tempo, and I just couldn't. And maybe that wasn't possible without playing Coven, because like that's the only way to get money out of swap. It's the only way to get money without buying treasures, which would be too slow. So then again, it's unclear whether they had the opportunity to like empty provinces if I had taken a line that didn't involve trying to match tempo. Which I guess if I were going to do that, I would have had to dump the curses. So maybe that just doesn't work. I don't know. You know, I could believe I made mistakes in there, but I could also believe that being second player and having the 5-2 was set me far enough behind that there wasn't really like a good line for me to take. That I was just going to have to get lucky, and that I didn't quite get lucky enough or something. I don't know, but whatever. In any case, obviously, I'm out of this little mini bracket now, and I will be back with more Dominion at the start of the next league season. So thanks for watching, and until then.